We're down on West Strand Beach here in Portrush. Joining me now is Carl O'Neill, who is the RNLI Lifeguard Supervisor. Carl, thanks for joining us.
Oh, you're very welcome, Denis.
Tell me a wee bit about your role, your job here with the Lifeguards.
Well, in a nutshell, I'm responsible, and myself and Michael are responsible for the supervisor in the area, of recruiting, training and maintaining the lifeguard service from Benone to Ballycastle all around the coast.
And you're telling me then, they've been working weekends now through June, but they're going to be on from, I think it's the 23rd of June or something, right through to the air show date.
That's correct. So this is the last weekend we have where the weekdays will be not patrolled. As of the 23rd, the guys will be on full time, Monday to Friday, or Saturday and Sunday also, 11 to 7 until pretty much the weekend of the air show is complete, and then we'll be back on the weekends again until the end of September.
And that's in Portrush. Which other beaches are covered?
All of them as of the 23rd. So right now the 5 beaches that are covered just weekends are Benone, Portrush, West Strand, East Strand and White Rocks. From next week, from next Saturday, that'll include Downhill, Castle Rock and Ballycastle.
Now, not too many people on the beach today again, although the weather's not the worst, but it's just not that busy. But come warm weather, or come the start of July, the beaches will be thronged and the lifeguards will have a heck of a responsibility.
Oh yes, and what tends to happen, especially in Northern Ireland, is you may have one miserable day where there's no one on the beach to a fantastic day the next day. So the guards are used to almost that flip of completely no one on the beach to nearly 10,000 on the beach. So the guys have to be really on their toes, and it's not, yes it may be quiet, but the guys are keeping themselves busy, where it be training or just making sure that everything's up to scratch and ready, rescue ready. And
the flags here, which I know we'll get a shot of very shortly, the flags will show people where they should be swimming or where they should be swimming between.
Yes, the red and yellow flags specifically are placed every day, and maybe in different areas every day. The guys are experts in knowing their patch of beach. This unit in particular, you can see where they have it set up, that it's not too bad today, but there may be rip currents present, so the lifeguards always make sure that the flags are in a safe bathing area where they can watch everyone, and that's where we always advise people to swim, because areas outside of those flags can be hazardous. How
difficult is it for a young person to become a lifeguard?
It depends really. Fitness is a major part of being a lifeguard. Our fitness requirements are quite strict. You need to be able to swim 400 metres in a pool in less than 7.5 minutes, and there's a split there as well, so you have to make the first 200 metres in less than 3.5 minutes. Also, after that you need to do a full length underwater, which simulates us swimming under heavy swell on the beach, and then front crawl back also, and then there's a beach sprint afterwards.
I'm exhausted just listening to that description. So they're doing a lot of their work and they're practicing and proving they can do it in a swimming pool. How does that help them adapt to the open sea?
It gives them a platform, Dennis. So we may have some people that come through, yes they have the fitness there, but they may not have the ocean skills just yet, but that there, at least we know we have a starting point for them. So what we do is we spend a lot of time with them, making sure that we build their confidence up in surf, and work with them quite a lot in heavy swell. We do go out in big swell at times, and heavy winds and terrible weather, and pretty much make them rescue ready for any scenario that's thrown in front of them.
Okay. Can we go down and have a chat with them, Carl?
Of course we can.
Now this is Carl Russell from Portrush, local man, local lifeguard. Carl, thanks for joining us. When did you join up as a lifeguard?
I joined the RNLI Lifeguards last year, did the season with them last year. I'm starting again this season. We've started from Easter and then we're running through to peak season now, coming end of June. And
we're on West Strand at the moment. Is this where you worked last year?
I worked various beaches last year. I worked over at East Strand and mainly White Rocks Beach as well, but most of the time up at White Rocks Beach last year.
And what are the difficulties presented to a lifeguard on our beaches?
The difficulties, Carl's maybe spoke about this before, Supervisor Carl, are rips at the beach. That would be the most dangerous thing that we have at our beaches. So working out where the rips are, if they've changed, and keeping people away from these, because these are currents that move back out to sea as well. So we want to make sure people avoid those, and we have our flagged areas away from this.
And what's the buzz for you?
The buzz for me is just knowing that we're keeping everyone safe at the water and everyone's having a good time, and it's the safest beach possible when we're running the beach.
It's Carl Russell, one of the beach lifeguards. Joining me now is Beth Montgomery. Beth's another local lifeguard. She's from Port Ballintrae. Beth, when did you join as a lifeguard?
About 5 years ago now. So I've been here 4 seasons and this is my 5th season.
And what was the reason for joining?
I just love the outdoors, and the thought of my office being the beach is just what I get up for in the morning, to be honest. I like working with great-minded people who have a passion for the water and for helping other people out.
And have you been in any or many difficult enough situations?
A few, yeah. Definitely had quite a few challenging situations, both in the water and out of the water. But that's what I do the job for. I enjoy helping people, and yeah.
Is there any way we, the public coming to the beaches this summer, could help you do your job?
Listen to the lifeguard instructions. That's our main issue. It's just educating beach users and listening to the lifeguards and swimming between the red and yellow flags.
Beth Montgomery, thank you very much indeed. Carl O'Neill, Lifeguard Supervisor, thanks for having us down here in West Strand today and letting us chat to yourself and the lifeguards. Just to finish, Carl, any advice for those of us watching this in Causeway Coast community and planning on spending a day at the beach this summer?
Yes, Dennis. Main point would be, please, if you're going to enjoy the beach, go to a lifeguarded beach and swim between the red and yellow flags. And if you have any questions at all, whether it be what the flags mean, the different colours, or any further advice, feel free to approach one of the lifeguards and ask them.
Carl O'Neill, thank you very much indeed. Thanks also to the other Carl and to Beth. For Causeway Coast community on West Strand Beach in Portrush with the lifeguards, I'm Denis McNeill.